Well, hello everyone. This is my Tableau project for financial policies and strategies. My name is Emmanuel Martes, and let's begin with. So, first of all, what I did, I imported a data set from Excel. What I did, I went to Tableau Public, I went to uh, data sets that are already given. So, under business, there's one that is called the 2014 Incorporation 5000. So it's pretty much a magazine shows the annual list of the 5,000 fastest growing private companies in the United States. So once I input all the data, it has certain columns that shows specific information. So the most important would be first of all rank, amount of workers, uh, obviously the name of the company, the state where it's located, the city, the growth it has, the revenue, the industry, and the years on the list. So once I input in the information and you basically analyze it, understand what you're trying to portray, you start doing the dashboards. So the first diagram that I created was the revenue in each industry. So as you can see on the y-axis, it shows all the specific industries. So it's advertisement, marketing, business product, computer hardware, construction. So once I did this, I put it under rows, and under columns I put the revenue. So as you can see here, it shows the amount of revenue for each specific industry. So it's clear to understand the fact that the greener or the darker green the color of the line is, the more revenue we'll have. So as you can see, the darkest it would be $22 billion, and the lowest would be probably this one, $789 million for environmental services industry. So the reason why not only on this tab but on the whole project we just talk about industry is because portraying 5,000 companies in Tableau is so hard and so difficult to portray specifically. So as you can see, it shows obviously the color depending on the revenue they have, and the redder the color is, the least revenue they have. It is clear to emphasize the fact that there's some lines that are thinner and sometimes some lines are also bigger. The reason for this is for the amount of workers each industry provides. This is clear data for the Department of Labor to be able to analyze how much each um, industry is contributing to new jobs or current jobs, which is pretty interesting. So based on this, we could say that probably the industry that hires the most people will be probably human resources. So not only you're describing revenue, but you're also involving the amount of workers or the number of workers they have. So as you can see, when you click one, it shows the specific information. So industry, human resources, the revenue, and the amount of workers. So continuing with this analysis, I have a map here which shows obviously the map of the United States, and it shows the amount of growth each state has in regards to the companies that are in that state. What I'm trying to show with this is, for example, let's put this. There's just a growth of $1,902 in Montana, right? Which means that the company that are focused or headquartered in Montana do not have probably like high growth. In contrast, if you, for example, check California, it has a total growth of 600,000, which it makes sense because a lot of the companies and a lot of startups are obviously in San Francisco and Silicon Valley, and because of this, normally this type of companies have higher growth in this state pretty much. So again, the rarer the area, the least growth, and the greener the area, the highest growth. So as you can see, it is definitely that the state that has the highest growth will be California, followed probably by Texas, New York, and probably Florida too. And probably the least would be obviously South Dakota and Wyoming, which I'm guessing it doesn't have any industries or any companies that have high growth and are on the 2014 Incorporation 5000 magazine. Continuing with this tab also shows the growth by industry instead of a state. So again, as the first tab, the more red it is, the lower the growth, and the greener, the more growth it will have. So as you can see, probably IT services and consumer and product services have the highest growth as an industry overall. Well, for example, insurance will have the lowest. Also, we did the same for the number of workers. So whereas uh, consumer products and services has the highest growth, it has not as many hires, or they don't hire as many workers as other industries do, such as IT services. Again, just to reiterate, in each industry, all of the companies are involved in it. So from the previous database, so right here, right? So right here, eh, all of these companies, all of these specific companies will be kind of grouped depending on the industry they have. So it's representing all the data, but grouped and easier for the client to be able to see this. Finally, the dashboard. So when you open the dashboard, of course, it has like all the three tabs that were previously created, but we create a filter in the sense that if I just click here, California, it shows the specific industries that are in California and the specific growth and revenue there is in California specifically. So again, as you can see, if I check California, you can see that the the industry with highest growth would be consumer products and services, and with highest revenue would be real estate, which would be a better analysis for you to analyze what can be a good way to make a company or do a startup in this type of state. So probably it would be a good idea to do a real estate company or a consumer product services. Apart from that, you can this filter works for every single state. So let's say New York has different industries that would outperform the others. For example, in New York, it would be advertisement and marketing, and highest revenue would be business products and services. So with this is the Tableau project. It shows all the information. Tableau is a great program for this, and it displays information clearly, graphically, and beautiful for the clients. Thank you.